Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is Random Things. Today I'm showing you how to make your own personal, that's right, personal, your very own end portal, so you can have it in your own base. You don't have to go traveling thousands of blocks away in order to find it. Using Random Things, one of the best mods there are out there. So let's take a look at this, and I'll show you step by step, bit by bit, how to get this done. As you see here, I currently have one already set up. Now, I kind of added a little bit extra on here. You don't have to have it looking exactly like that. It's not a problem. But you are going to need some basic materials. You will have had to have gone to the end, or a way of making end stone, as well as end rods in order to obtain this. Now, remember, this is more a convenience thing. You've already been to the end. You don't have to go, this is just so that you don't have to constantly keep going back and forth to get the materials you want from the end. So you're going to need 10 end stone. You're going to need 16 obsidian, 1 end rod, and 1 evil tear. Now, you're probably wondering, evil tear? This is not a typical Minecraft item. Well, it's not. This is a Random Things item. And the recipe for this is, as you see here, a wither skeleton skull, a ghast tear, and an ender pearl. Combine those together in a crafting grid and you will get an evil tear. Now, of course, you will need, a 5 by 5 area as far as, your flat area that you're going to need, which, as you see here, you're making kind of a horizontal, portal of your own. You don't need ender eyes or anything like that. You just need some obsidian around the outside edge, nothing really too fancy, and then you're going to have end stone lining the bottom of the portal in a 3 by 3 area. And once you're done with that, then you're going to want to have the at least 1 block of end stone up above. Now here's the thing, a lot of people are like, all right, so how high does this go? If you want an easy way to remember, just know that once you put the end rod on there, if this were a flat surface, you would still be able to walk underneath it. So therefore, you're going to want it 4 blocks high, and you're going to want it end stone that is currently hovering over the middle of this portal that you're setting up. Once you're done with that, you put your end rod on here. Now, end rods, for those that are not familiar, the recipe is just a blaze rod and popped chorus fruit, and chorus fruit, blaze rod and popped chorus fruit. Now the recipe for popped chorus fruit is to get chorus fruit and smelt it in a furnace. Now how do you get chorus fruit? Well, that's in the end. So let's create this portal, and I'll show you where you can go to find the ingredients for an end rod, just in case you're not familiar with it, since it's relatively new to vanilla Minecraft. Now you put the end rod up there, and of course it will emit a light level equal to a torch, which is wonderful. Now the other thing is, you click on here with a evil tear, and then your sequence should begin if you have everything set up properly. If you do not see this and hear the portal opening as you do this, then you might not have everything set up properly. Double check that you've got everything lined up where it should be. Then your portal is created, and that's right. See, I've got 2 of them. It's not a problem. Now, if you decide, all right, well, I don't really need that. I'm just going to break something in here. Oh no, it went away. What happened? That's because it's specific. The entire setup has to stay, even if you try removing the end stone or the end rod or the anything like that around here. It's going to be an issue. Then you're going to have to make another one of those evil tears in order to have your portal working again. And it will always teleport you into the end, so that you always enter at the same spot, your normal entrance into the end, which is, your usual platform and so on. Now, of course, I've already been here. As you can see, I've visited at least once already, but I did put some of these little end crystals around. If you do need to summon the Ender Dragon again, of course, just put 4 Ender Crystals around this here. But in order to find yourself ingredients for an End Rod, just in case you're not familiar with it, you're going to want to look for one of these things after you defeat the Ender Dragon. And then you're going to want to shoot an Ender Pearl in them, just like this. And you should be teleported quite a long distance. Now, once you arrive at this long distance, you may find fields of these chorus fruit. Chorus plants. Now you can always go to the top and harvest the flowers so that you can replant them, or you can just break one at the bottom, and it should give you the chorus fruit that you're looking for. Alternate to that, you can look for an end city. Now if you come across one of these end cities, it will typically be lit up with, instead of torches, end rods. So you'll want to be cautious, of course, because there are other enemies around. But you can always harvest them this way if you don't want to craft them with the chorus fruit and blaze rods as shown earlier. So with that in mind, don't forget that the way that you came in to this area, you can always use another ender pearl to get back through that same portal you were looking for, you came through before. There it is. Just had to do a little bit of searching before I could find it. Then just throw yourself another one of these through it. And as you've already defeated the Ender Dragon, of course, you just need to come back here and jump back into the portal back home. And there we go. That's pretty much it. I mean, I was just showing you how to get some of the materials that you might need for your own personal portal to the end. And of course, you can always do your own decorating to make it look a little bit more official if you want. Add blocks and stuff around it isn't going to really harm it too much. Now, of course, if you start building into it, it might make things a little bit difficult to actually obtain access to the portal. But I mean, hey, it all depends on how you want to do this. So you can see here, I'm even building into the area, so it's a little bit awkward, but I mean, heck, the fact that you don't remove any of the existing stuff, but you can still add blocks to it, still works for me. I mean, hey, therefore, I can, if I wanted to, kind of hide some of this stuff by not having the end rod quite so visible, and therefore making it a little bit more, I don't know, dark and ominous. Jump into the portal. So there you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed this little bit by bit on random things, making your own personal version of an end portal should you ever need to get back into the end quick and easy without having to travel tons and tons of blocks. If so, please give a like. Don't forget to subscribe, comment below, and if you think others will enjoy this content, spread the mischief to others. Until next time, folks, I'll see ya.